Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? This is Reese, or Brushhead Cup, and welcome to something very special. This is, of course, our Feed the Beast series, episode 5, I believe, but this is also part 1 of what will probably be a 2-part series, possibly a 3-part series, entitled Let's Build a House. Now, this probably sounds familiar, and yes, it is a ripoff of Shin's Let's Build series, but the number one difference is going to be that this probably won't be as good. I'm willing to admit that. Shin does some amazing work. He's an incredible builder, master editor, but I'm going to do my best here because, as you know, we've been on here for 5 episodes, and while we haven't really gotten that far, I've started to realize that there's a lot more going on in Feed the Beast than I originally thought, and we're going to have a lot larger of a home to do everything in. So, in this episode, we're going to be stripping down the house, and we're going to be completely terraforming the surface and getting ready to build something new. Now, we're not going to build anything in this episode. We're just going to be terraforming and preparing the land for everything. And as you can see, here's me with my axe, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing we had to do was remove all of the trees, because we built on the edge of a forest because, you know, we like forests. It's right on the edge of Loch Brashiat. But the problem is when you're trying to build a new house, there's a lot of trees around. You don't want to have to go take them down as you reach them. You want to have a nice big area to work with. That way you're not distracted by things that you have to get rid of. So I decided to just go ahead and clear out a lot of trees, and I started off a little bit too far to the right here, and then I tried to move quicker to catch up with the camera. The problem is I just didn't estimate how long it would take to actually cut down these trees. But we started to move on, and I eventually got most of them cleared out so that we could move on to other things. Alright, and with the larger trees removed, I began focusing on our little rubber tree farm. Now we have plenty of rubber tree saplings, so we will be able to start over again, but still it's kind of sad to see all these rubber trees just chopped down. And after I finished with those, I went over and I harvested everything from the garden, which we're going to have to replant as well and relocate. So the next thing on the list was to take down the original little shack we had built, our little log cabin. And I started from the roof down, took down the roof, and then I moved on to taking down the walls, and then eventually the floor. Alright, so the next thing I had to do was get rid of those chests, which means I had to move everything down out of the way. So I built a little area with 4 chests and just started moving things back and forth. And I did leave our industrial craft machines up there just because I thought I might need them during the building process. I'm sure they'll probably be in the way though. So here I finally begin the actual terraforming process, and it starts raining on me, so I clear that up so that you guys have an unobstructed view of what's going on. But as you can see, I pretty much brought it down 1 level and then brought it up in other areas. So we're going to be building around the same level as the original house, about one level lower, but you know, around the same area. So here you just see me clearing up some excess and then filling in some holes. And there we have it, guys. This is what we have to work with. Now, from the sky, it didn't look as big as I had hoped, but on the ground, it seems to be pretty spacious. And I think that we're going to be able to do a lot of good stuff here. And of course, if the house is too small, we can always blow out the back wall and push it out and continue to expand. But I think for now, this will probably suit our purposes. I can definitely see me able to do all of our Thaumcraft and beast stuff within this area, hopefully. So now all that's left to do is actually build the house and replant some trees. So I hope you guys will stick around for that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.